Yeah, hello. Yeah, I was indeed playing Roblox earlier. 1 second. There we go. Yeah, no, I was just so bored. And I mean, as in, what, damn, that is loud. There we go. I was literally just doing some random shenanigans. And I was just so bored. I was like, eh. And I'm gonna take a load off, and then I ended up getting addicted to ink games. So hilariously, I played ink games for like 8 hours straight, I think. I played ink games for so long, and I didn't even mean to, but I managed to win. Astra, how's it going? Hello, everyone. Yeah, it's an unscheduled chill stream today. Did you see the type bot I made? I did. I tried to join you. Yeah, no, I wasn't. I like what usually. Okay, here's the thing, Father. Whenever you see me playing a game, this is why I'm like Roblox is like one of the only games that does not have this feature. But on Steam, on purpose, right? On purpose, I set my status to offline, or I set my status to invisible, because usually when I'm playing a game, when I'm playing a game in my off time, I usually enjoy playing it by myself. So yesterday or the day before, when I was just playing Roblox, I was just enjoying my own time. You can turn your joins off through the external app, yeah. But yeah, in general, yeah. I made some mono patterns I plan to make those shoot. Oh man, we're gonna get a mono crochet. I think it's called crochet. I don't know. I forgot what it's called. But I found it a little silly when I saw the Tide Pod. I was like, oh no, great. The goddamn Tide Pods are becoming real. Eventually, someone's gonna make a candy out of them. It's not gonna be good. But yeah. In general, right? Like, I'm playing Roblox. I'm just enjoying my time. I'm not like, if I wanted anyone to join me, I would have probably announced it as a community game. And yeah, but then like I ended up just spending the night with spending the night with Maury, and we just played some Roblox together. I was like, yeah, I'm bored. Want to play some Roblox? So we just played some Roblox. Oh, water. Why is the alert not working? The alert's not working. I don't know if you buddies, just in case if no one saw the announcement, I don't know if anyone saw the announcement, but Twitch is changing things up again to where lurkers, okay, so what Twitch is doing now is that lurkers are not gonna count as viewers anymore. I don't know why they're doing this. I like, personally, me, it's a little weird, because, you know, I don't mind. I have never minded people always lurking in my streams, but now it's almost like saying, yo, you're forced to blame 𝙗𝙗. Of course, fucking, like, well, you know what's kind of silly is that, like, about the whole 𝙗𝙗 thing, I still never kind of understood what his whole thing was. Especially with how many views he has. I was like, wait, 70,000 people just watching him do some stuff? Like, that got me a little confused. And even, it's not even just me. Are you saying if people just watching and not interacting with chat, they don't count as a viewer? Basically, if you are lurking for a certain amount of time, you get counted as a bot until you chat, which is a little ridiculous. So a lot of people have been mentioning that if you lose like 50% of your viewer base, do not be surprised. Yeah. Yeah. They haven't installed this yet, but it's basically, you know, it's been a leak. It's been all over Twitter. Personally, I'm not like too super worried about it, because, you know, if you buddies want to watch me, if you just want to watch me just for the fun of it and whatnot, go ahead, just watch. But like if you want to watch and chat, it's entirely up to you if you want to chat. I don't know. I basically don't even know what to entirely feel about this. Let's just say they just want to watch the streamer. Yeah, exactly. And it goes the same for me, right? Like, the only streamer I watch is like 𝗏𝗏. You buddies know this. And I don't even type in her chat that much. But the fact that I now realize that, like, it's not gonna count as a viewer, it's almost like, why? What the hell? What the hell? What's the point, right? So, I've even, like, you know, just to be safe, right? I even gave her community a little heads up. I was like, hey, there's this new policy inbound. I don't know if you guys should know about this. And oh, they were not happy. They were not happy finding out. And I can assume that majority of a lot of streamers are not happy finding out about this. I mean, personally, I am not really too, like, how would I word this? I, as a small streamer, am not really too stressed about this, but the real big streamers are really stressed about this. Not everyone wants to enter. This means I won't be able to support other VTubers by just being there, basically, because Twitch is basically gonna count it as view botting. So you can't just sit there in the background and watch VTuber. I mean, when has Twitch made a move that made people happy? Never. Never. I mean, and to be realistic, right? If you are trying to watch multiple streamers at the same time just to quote-unquote support them, I can see why Twitch would be going like, oh yeah, no, that's view botting, because realistically, you know, like, streaming is all about, I didn't mean to click that. Streaming is all about, you know, sitting, gaming, and chatting, and without the chatting part, you're kind of just sitting and gaming. In a way, I don't know. It's basically, it's how I would word it, going like, Twitch is just trying to make sure that the audience stays engaged with you, but at the same time, I kind of dislike it a little bit. The reason why I kind of dislike it a little bit is because I've mentioned, I just noticed that I have a sub to 𝘠𝙬𝙀 every month, but I never watch her. That's silly. What was I mentioning? The power of ADHD. It hates me sometimes. Yeah, no, I was gonna mention, a lot of the upper VTubers and whatnot, they're kind of really worried about this, but realistically, I don't think a lot of the super popular streamers have to worry about this at all, because realistically, you know, they're kind of just dodging ad revenue, I would say. Mr. Awesome Void, how's it going, Awesome Void? Hello, mentally ill demon. I mean, mono. I mean, yeah. I mean, that's what the stream title says. Mentally ill VTuber. I honestly don't even know what to say. Like, my mind is kind of all over the place with this. It's like, this is good, but at the same time, it's like, how much more shit are we gonna, like, take, basically, on Twitch? Like, at that point, it's not gonna be a surprise when the downfall of Twitch will ever happen. For example, let's say, like, everyone will, it's a double-edged sword, yeah. I feel like it's gonna eventually come to a point where, we're gonna have to, like, eventually ditch Twitch, which personally, well, like, I wouldn't say, like, you know, everyone would ditch Twitch and do a different platform. No, what I'm saying is, if Twitch continues to fumble this, they're no longer gonna get any new streamers. Yeah, more people are streaming on YouTube anyways. Yeah, well, yeah, because it's been proven many times that people actually generate much more they generate much more moolah and cash if you stream on YouTube and your viewership is directly focused on YouTube. Why? Because the ad revenue on YouTube pays you a lot more than what Twitch gives you. Because you got to remember that Twitch likes to take like whenever someone subs to you, I know Twitch takes like 50% of the sub if you're an affiliate like me. But if you're partner, Twitch only takes like 70% of the sub, which is whoop-de-doo, I guess, right? And then there's the ad revenue, which barely gives you anything. Like even like, let's say 𝙈𝙤𝙈𝙄𝙈, who has dozens of people watching his streams, he only gets like $3 from each stream he makes from ad revenue, which is like everyone's rolling their eyes basically. So like the main revenue, let's say, right? Main source of revenue is always from the subs. But problem is YouTube kind of sucks at streaming a little bit. It does, yeah, it does. But like I would say it ultimately depends on like how your Wi-Fi connection is and how the person's Wi-Fi is. So everything always ends with a depends in this scenario. That's it. Everything always ends with a depends. There's no super guaranteed outcome. So then I come in the question, right? And that's like, let's say if the whole Twitch platform does completely fall apart, what's gonna happen? Well, it's gonna be obvious. I'm gonna move to Kick. If everything falls apart, I'm gonna move to Kick because you know, it's what's gonna happen if Twitch ends up doing like another weird, dumb, stupid policy. And then, well, I'm not saying that I'm gonna move to Kick right now. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that I will move to Kick if Twitch makes another major like super fumble, which completely restricts me from like doing something basically. So yeah, it would just mean that I'm gonna like move platforms if Twitch ever does something that's really barbaric. Let's just say that, right? Like I'll still be obviously streaming on YouTube. I'll still be like doing this and that, shorts and everything. But it's if Twitch makes another super weird crazy fumble, because so far no one is liking it. I've only heard like negative stuff about it, and Twitch's reason as to why they're doing it in the first place is to, you know, control the bots, control the view botting. So it's like, okay, no, like basically everyone's just confused. I would say everyone's just confused. But yeah, I started streaming today because I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna play some Elden Ring, Night Rain, and I'm just gonna relax. I'm just gonna sit, relax, chill, talk, answer some questions. I don't know, I'm just chilling. I was supposed to, you know, reconfigure my VR chat to like, you know, try to like do the whole try to see if I can get the whole hear me out thing working and whatnot, but like I had to like it was having some weird issues, so I had to like try to readjust things last night. They def gonna fuck it up. That's what everyone's been saying. That's what everyone has been saying, and to be fair and honest with you, I don't know what to say about it. I don't. I'm just the guy that I'm just a chill guy, honestly. I'm just a chill guy. My mouth is so dry. What the hell? Did I put my drink back? 1 second. I'm gonna lurk while I can. Okie dokie. I'm just grabbing a drink. It's surprisingly still hot these days. Still just waiting for the summer to pass. That way, I'm not like, you know, getting annoyed by the heat. I've also been up since like 5 a.m. today. So I've been up for like almost 12 hours. Ugh. Grab a nice, fresh, cold one. And there we go. Also, my next schedule, I need to remember that I need to finish Papers, Please. Because I literally ended up accidentally forgetting about that game. I still need to finish it. I still need to finish Papers, Please, yeah. I forgot to finish that game. I forgot to finish that game. I gotta wait for my controller to connect. Huh. Is my controller not connected? Hold on. Is my controller? Is Xbox controller not Xboxing? There we go. It's on. There we go. I just had to wait a little bit. Ugh. Oh my lord. But yeah, I'm just chilling today. I'm chilling. Do I want to fight Augur again? I'm not gonna lie. As cool as Everdark Augur is, like fighting Augur almost feels a little. Almost feels a little underwhelming because your build doesn't matter in the end. Like Augur just flips that shit off. Nah, I'd rather fight Healster. I'd rather fight an actual boss fight. Like honestly, I think like Fulgur and I think Fulgur has been the only one that's been proven to be a little challenging. Or like quite challenging. It was Fulgur and Gaping Jaw. It's always the bosses that go crazy with melee attacks, I would say. Oh, everyone's going Wilder. Everyone's hoping, hey, Big Bad, how's it going? Excuse me. Everyone's hoping they eventually add the brand new skins on Night Rain by October, hopefully. I was also playing a lot of Marvel Rivals. I was on a mega, and I mean a mega win streak. First thing you hear is a burp. If you're someone who hasn't watched me for a while, I would say don't be surprised when you walk through a stream and hear me burp or say something out of context. Because that just happens. That just happens from time to time. I do not speak that language. Whatever you try to speak, you have to translate it to English. New skins for Night Rain? Night Rain? Well, everyone's just hoping so. I've just heard a lot of talk about it. I Am I excited for Blade? Yes and no. The reason why I'm saying no. The reason why I'm saying no is because, oh god. Ow, Jesus. The shadows on the grass are glitchy as hell. Oh yeah, that's normal. What the hell? I was about to say, why are you so tough? There we go. English. Yeah, no, that's because I have the graphics reduced. It's so the game can run well, and you know, the frames aren't getting destroyed by the second. I have it intentionally set this way. Vanish Knight, Great Sword, Chain Attack Finishers, Approved Jump Attacks, same with that. Always gotta dual wield. Always gotta dual wield first. I didn't mean to jump off. Whoopsie daisies. Come on. There we go. Can't English? I apologize. I apologize. This is an English-only stream. I wish I was multi-bilingual so I could understand you, but unfortunately I cannot. I cannot. It shouldn't. Yeah, no, it's really rare for shit like this to crash. Oh god. There we go. That one was a really scary call. There we go. That was scary. Glad to know I'm not the only one with ADHD. I'm gonna tell you a fun fact, okay? You cannot be a streamer. Now, I'm gonna say a bad word here, okay? I'm gonna say a bad word. This is not to offend anyone, okay? In order to be a streamer, you need to be a little retarded. In order to be a streamer, you need to be either a little retarded or mentally ill. That's it. The likelihood of being a streamer with ADHD is highly suspicious. Especially high, yeah. Well, like I said, you can't be a streamer if you don't have, if you're not, you know, if you're not someone who is suffering some kind of mental illness. You have to have a mental illness. It's normal to have a mental illness. Is 𝘖𝙗 mentally ill? I would say so, yeah. Cause, ooh, hello. Yes, please. I would say so because, he's kind of like his. I mean, let me be honest. As soon as I watched 𝘖𝙗, even though I understand, you know, what the whole streamer space and all that stuff, I always come to question what the hell is he doing, right? Like the only thing I heard about him ever was how he died to millennia. He like died to millennia 500 times, and that's it. So it's something that even I'm confused about. I don't know how he rose up to get 70,000 viewers somehow. Right? It confused me. That's it. It just confused me. Like, and I'm not even the only one. Even other people are suspicious of him. And you know, like whenever like 𝘖𝙗 hears about it, he goes off about the fact that, you know, people are like racist or whatever, and it's like, no, that's not it. That's not it. It's the last time someone like I think the only person who, like, you know, actually reasonably reached a high number of viewers was Ninja. And that was during the Fortnite era, where everyone was all over Fortnite. But 𝘖𝙗, he was just dying to Millennia. That's it. And then somehow, I don't know, later on he broke the all-time view record. I don't know. Hi there, Mono. Good night, Mono. Good night, Shadow. Good night. I swear his Elden Ring gameplay is just a comedy skit. I mean, I have to agree, because are you accusing him of botting views? I didn't say that. I'm just saying I don't understand his content. I don't. It makes no sense how he got them. Like just to like sentence it correctly, it makes no sense how he got that many views. It doesn't. It doesn't. Now, like people can probably assume that I'm like saying that because, like, you know, I just don't like the guy, but that would make no sense. No, it just doesn't make sense how he got that many views out of just dying so many times. Cause like anyone can really do that. Honestly, anyone could realistically do that. But yeah. Oh god, hello. Jesus. Oh. Oh, okay, I gotta blow him up. There we go. Jesus. But yeah, personally, as like myself as a streamer, right? If I, oh god. Like if I, and ooh. Yes, please. Let me yoink that. If I want to, you know, grow and succeed as a streamer, right? I would say I have to like maintain a community, keep updated, provide content and all that stuff, right? He isn't famous for being a gamer, obviously. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, two really good ones. You know what? I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna abuse it while I can at the moment. Even though it's Twitch, yeah. That, again, there's a lot of things that you could basically point out that makes you kind of see why everyone kind of agrees that it's a little weird how 𝘖𝙗 grew to that much fame. And the only thing that people, like, you know, can assume is that there's a lot of kids that watch his streams. Or there's just a lot of random stuff. The only time where I could understand why he had so many views was when he brought celebrities in. And then he just kept bringing more and more and more celebrities in. And that was about it. Which honestly, I kind of just looked at that and I was like, oh, okay. Projectile fall. I could grab the ritual spear, but it's not that good, sadly. I guess I'll take that. Insert Weezer Rift here. I don't know. Weezer's like the thingy, right? Kevin Hart, easy. Yeah. Kevin Hart, like, as soon as he brought Kevin Hart, I immediately knew. I was like, oh, that guy's gonna pop off in views now. I could use this, actually. Yeah, I could use that. Yeah. And personally, like, Kevin Hart, understandable. You know? Understandable how I managed to get Kevin Hart. How, like, but then there was, like, some of the other celebrities. I can't entirely remember, but... Then there was, like, the other celebrities that just, like, kind of made no sense. And then another celebrity I know he brought in was like 𝙁the Science Guy, which obviously I can tell. I was like, no way you brought in Bill. No way he willingly came in. No, you definitely paid him. I was like, nah. At that point, he's doing it for views. Yeah, no, he brought 𝙁the Science Guy in his stream. He brought 𝙁 the Science Guy in his stream. And I was like, He forced them on gunpoint. Oh, I don't like almost. I remember seeing someone have Dutch from Red Redemption as hear me out. That's that. I mean, honestly, I can see why. Want the power of a demon? No, I don't want a power of a demon.
I have you.
All of these are pretty shit. Yeah, because 𝙑𝙗𝙗 is like old now. He's like really old now. So I was like, why would 𝙑𝙗𝙗 suddenly care about 𝘖 right? There's already so many points where you can tell like nothing is done with clear good intention, I would say. Everything was already clear as day, basically. Everything was clear as day that it was obvious for it's obviously for view grabs, basically. Also, I think he just had a lot of connections that led being able to pay. Yeah, basically. Everyone, he basically, this was like the pattern. The pattern he basically had was get paid by Twitch, use that money to bring in a celebrity, get more views, get paid more by Twitch, rinse and repeat. That's what he did. That's what he did. Hello. Come here. Anything good? Yeah, decent. Do we really want to fight her? Okay. Okay, that's a lot of damage. Wait, I can bleed her. I'm an idiot. Let me equip Rivers. There we go. There we go. Sorry, I'm an idiot. I keep forgetting I have Rivers of Blood. We are definitely risking it so hard here. That is one of the biggest risks I've ever taken, ever. Shit, but nothing useful here. That was such a big risk. He was in his 30s. And secondly, he's kind of an asshole. Well, yeah, Kai has also been recently exposed for being an asshole because 𝙤𝙤𝙘 asked him if he wanted to play with him, and Kai was like, sure, but then he casually just pretended that he didn't know when to stream with 𝙤𝙤𝙘. So everyone's now kind of just declaring him as an asshole. Either way, though, it's kind of just whatever. Who's it gonna be? Oh, it's a demi-human, right? Yeah, it is. Shit. I can... Nope, nope. Come on. Wait, does he have America's hammer? Is that America's hammer he has? It is America's hammer. He got America's hammer this early? That has to be so lucky. Ow. Yeah, how about no? There we go. Lands him into the floor. Armament inflicts blood loss after performing a critical hit? What? That's a new one. Okay, that's a new one. I've never seen that one before. That is a brand new one that I've never seen before. Oh my. And personally, like for me, right? I would say that, you know, whatever happens, happens. And it's usually not a surprise when, you know, let's say someone gets exposed. Wait. I want to see what this does. Wait. Can this bleed him? I really want to see if this can bleed him. Oh my god, it can't bleed him.
Drinking water!
Mori! What's she doing, Mori? Ugh, hold on. Yeah, there we go. What you mean, monkey? You know, I'm just like, just arrived home. You know, I'm just like, I'm always like looking at other VTubers and I'm like, where's Mori, man? Where's Mori? Why can't she join in on the fun yet? I'm like, dude, I'm gonna become old. I'm gonna be an old man by the time she joins. Mori hasn't debuted yet. Mori, Mama misses you. She's the only person in the world who I can tolerate. Okay, I need to get up there. Also rated Tree Spirit. Oh, it's another one of Mori's pets. Hold on. You see, this is what happens when you let Mori cook for too long in the kitchen. Ugly abominations like this become born. There we go. No. Let me get it. Yeah. All right. Now I can become a lawnmower. That was not a good idea. Come on, I can. Like you're any better in the kitchen. You never know. You never know. Oh! No! Okay. Oh, okay. Double boss fight time. Double boss fight time. Ah! Ah! Come here. Okay, double boss fight time, I guess. Okay. Gotta be careful. He wants me. I was about to say, damn, dude, you're gonna dance. This ain't Dance Revolution. Habooshka! Oh, shoot. I didn't burn down a school. I caught a school on fire. That was when I was young and stupid. Jump the gold? Mori's not emo, if anything. Excuse me. Mori's goth. And I'm like kind of more in the emo area. Mori's goth, I'm emo. What can I replace this with, honestly? River attack bar, full HP, and shoot chain attack. I'm not gonna need that. And then I can, yeah. Upgrade that bad boy. And just like that, I have 2 holy swords. Emails are hot, not gonna lie. Well, Well, like, if anything, I was the one who, like, I was the one who used to be an emo and a, goth back in the day. I'm still a bit of an emo from time to time, technically. Which is a little silly. Me and Mori were laughing about it the other day, how she's a goth and I'm an emo. The best friendship that could ever exist when the emo kid meets the goth, when the emo kid meets the goth girl. He's a normie now. I'm not completely a normie. To call a VTuber a normie is, oh god, is something quite graduated emo in a way. I just grew up. I basically just grew up. Do I want that? That's not worth it. It's not worth it.
Anyway, first time being a bot, kinda nervous.
What do you mean? Wait, what? What do you mean? What do you mean? Huh? Oh, right, because of the new Twitch policy. That could have meant many other things, Maury. Oh boy. Dragon. Like what? What, you want me to say it? Okay, like the first time being a bottom in bed. There you go. What? What, you think I was just gonna casually... You think I was just gonna Ow! I got deep fried. I was just gonna casually pretend like I don't know? Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. You know what you made everyone think. I got this. I got this. I got this. I got this. In your eye. Rip it out. Finish him. Let's put down the rifle. Never knew that, to be honest. That's a lie. Ooh, okay. Ordovis's greatsword. I can just get that now. There we go. Now I'm set for bro, your brain went there. That's on you. That's not on me, actually, because bot is a famous term known by adults. That means bottom. So yes, that is not my fault. Oh, he's fighting a boss. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh shit. Oh well. Bot was referred to something else. Well, bot, yeah, no, bot is like, you know, referred as many things in game terms, but majority of the time, right? Majority of the time, bot is, but by adults, bot usually means bottom. When you add like no terms, when you add no context or terms, and you say you are a bot, that is saying that you are a bottom. Unless if you are playing a video game, because it is a common saying in a video game where if someone says they are a bot, it means they're bad, basically. It is a short term for saying that, hey, I'm kind of a bad player, or I'm doing pretty shit, basically. There you go. I taught you guys all the ways of what bot could mean. Pillow Princess. I don't know what Pillow Princess entirely means. And a size queen. I know what a size queen is. These are all shit. I don't know what a size queen is, but you don't. But a size queen, I think a size queen is basically a woman who can take like any makes the partner do all the work. Of course. Oh yeah, Pillow Princess, because she buys the pillow. Okay, I remember. Ugh. And then there's whatchamacallit, yeah, side screen where she can basically take a big D. That would be, whoa, that would be so amazing if it was holy, but it's not. Oh well. Oh well. The more you learn, yeah. Most of that I was like quite familiar with too. I just never bothered like as a woman. Ow. Oh my. I don't know why, but it's just reminded me of my past conversations with like lots of women where like women will say I'm like rude or mean, but then they also go on like, but you're so nice and you're always honest, and I'm like, yeah, that's why I'm mean. That's why I'm an asshole, because I'm always honest. So it's like, it's kind of something I roll my eyes at every time. Oh, yoink! All right. Sorry, I see something and I get really happy. I see one of my favorite weapons and I'm immediately happy. Let's go out brutal honesty for a reason, yeah. I did not want that to happen. Yo, he also has a gargoyle blade and an Ortis greatsword? Holy shit, what are the odds? We are rocking. We are Dwayne The Rock Johnsoning it. But yeah. But yeah, no, the reason why I even kind of like began being like brutally honest with people is because I just kind of got sick of sugarcoating. Like, if you sugarcoat, I learned that if you're like someone who's like always like trying to be a little too nice or always like loves to sugarcoat something, like the chances of like the person you're hanging out with, you never know if, let's say, something bad could break out between you two and an unexpected side of that person shows up, basically. And let's say if they can't handle, if that person cannot, you know, handle the worst side of you, then there's no point to you basically hang out with that person. Even though let's say like you're not really supposed to, oh, get the hell off me. Even though you're not supposed to, you know, bring your worst side out. It's just that they have to know that this is how you are, basically. This is how you are. And honestly, I have made that mistake where I made friends with a lot of quote-unquote nice people, and my mind would think, oh, okay, they're actually a pretty nice person. Maybe I should be friends with them. Nope, they're not a nice person. As soon as you get to know them, or as soon as you even like talk to them in real life, they're a completely different person. So that's why you always got to be careful. Oh, come on, really? There we go. Boink, boink, and boink. You two, come here. Boink. Who's this gonna be? Tree Sentinels? Yeah, Tree Sentinels. Everyone just rained hell down on them. I just realized those are black flames, not Destined Death flames, which is weird because this is supposed to be a Destined Death blade. Ow. Wow, that was really fast. Here comes the sun. Do 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 do. What do I want here? I guess I'll take max stamina. Max stamina. Max stamina. I also heard that there was beef between two Elden Ring content creators, which was a little funny. I'm like, who the fuck is beefing? Who is beefing with each other over Elden Ring content? And I heard it was like, I already forgot their names, but it's something I heard. The Otter? No, we're fighting 𝙑𝙬𝙘. We're fighting the Night's Lord, who is also known to be my favorite boss. I didn't mention it before that I would fight the Otter, but the boss is like too underwhelming. Not like super underwhelming, but like nice to fight once, but what's the point of fighting him twice, basically? So yeah, he's gonna get melted fast. Yeah, look at that, we're already melting him. No King Jellyfish? No. I was down to only fight, like, usually, the only time I'll ever, like, fight a boss again is if I actually enjoyed the boss, basically. Which is why, in the first place, where I mentioned that I wanted to kill 1,000 𝙑𝙬𝙘, is because I really love this boss. Simple as that. Because this is, like, one of the best bosses I've ever fought. Ugh. Especially for the second phase and everything. It's like one of the best From South bosses I've ever fought. Oh, I missed. I think this is where they might actually start going down because they're a little reckless. No, you can't do that. I wish there was a difficulty select too, where like he could do more damage, and like if you're not careful, he can one-shot you. He wasted his ult, unfortunate. Oh, that works. He got smacked around so many times now. Alright, there we go. I got bleed on my greatsword, but he doesn't bleed, so it's a useless stat. He's gonna go to phase 2 now. Oh, okay. What is that, ice? That's ice. Yeah, we got with that. I can't wait what the harder version of him is gonna be like. That's his phase 3, not 2. I always call the first phase a gimmick phase. Like, it's not the actual boss fight. And then, you know, his second phase is, like, the actual boss fight. That's why I say he, like, whips out, like, that's when he officially whips out phase 2. The only bosses I'd say that, like, you know, have, like, an official phase 1, 2, and 3... Gale has 3 phases. The 𝙑𝙬𝙘 avatar has 3 phases. Who else had 3 phases? Excuse me. There was one more that came in. came into my mind, but I forgot. Who was it? Who was it? I can't even remember. I had a giant whip the whole time. Sister Freed? No, she... Oh yeah, she's also 3-phase. She's 3-phase. Who also counted as a technical 3-phase boss. A technical 3-phase boss was German. If you know, kill him and you did the secret thing, you secretly fight the moon presence, and if you fail to kill the moon presence, it's okay, you still get to fight the moon presence. That was another 3-phase boss, Lady Maria. Lady Maria was also a 3-phase boss. Because she fights you in her normal form, then she's got her second form where, you know, she stabs herself and, pulls out her blood blades, and then she sets them on fire in her 3rd phase. Another 3-phase boss, I don't remember that many anymore. I do not. You know what? While we're here... No? Maybe? I should probably start warming up to the goat demon. I probably should. Because he will be the next Night Lord. We gave up on the counter weeks ago. Well, we don't even need the counter because the game keeps track. The game likes to keep track for us. Hold on. Yeah, he ulstered the Night Lord, 75. 75. We killed him 75 times. Get some lamb meat. Some tasty lamb meat. I've never had lamb before. Never have I had lamb before. But yeah, I think I might as well get warmed up to the goat because he will be the next Everdark boss. So if I don't warm up to him, then funny stuff might happen by the time he becomes an Everdark. Once again, I think like the Goat Demon is the only leaked Everdark boss I saw, because from what I saw or noticed, he basically turns white. He goes from black to white. He gains his rights. Another joke I'm gonna go to hell for. But I'm assuming it's gonna be similar to Fulgur, where Fulgur just gains another arm, and then he starts doing some crazy moves. So that's what I'm assuming they're gonna do with the goat. So the goat might actually be hard. Not like he's already hard enough. I find the goat a little more irritating than 𝙑𝙬𝙗. 𝙑𝙬𝙗. Wow, okay. Poised through that like no tomorrow, I guess. Nope. Fire grease? Nope. Pickled turtleneck. Then there's Caligo, and there's Tricephalos, Caligo, and Libra. Everyone's excited for those three because they're actually fun Everdark bosses, while, you know, Augur was kind of just a drag. Augur was like kind of just a drag, and no one really cared about him. I was gonna say, I don't think I can freeze you at the same time, can I? I don't think so. Oh, this guy again! If we kill you early, then we get a lot of runes. Should do a lot of damage, right? Yeah, it does. Perfect. I was about to say, finding this at level 1 is like a complete... it is a complete trip. Oh well, that's a lot of runes. That is a lot of runes. Boink! 𝙑𝙑. There we go. Talisman. 𝙑𝙗𝙗. Alright. Loink. It's the Scarlet Rot area, which is one of my favorites because it's just boss mania. This map is just boss mania. So day 2, we're gonna be going to the Scarlet Rot Forest. We're gonna kill a bunch of bashes. Bash fights. At the same time, though, we do need a... Ow. We do need a frenzy. Oh, there is no frenzy village. Never mind. There is no frenzy village. Oh, well. Do I have a key? No, I don't have a key. Anyone else have a key? I just realized the guy's name is Tax Evasion. His name is Tax Evasion. Ugh. 𝙑𝙑. Oh, hey, stay still. There we go. I was about to say, what is he doing? He's doing a lot of ballerina moves. There we go. God damn it, Sebastian. Let me slam him, please. There we go. Oh, I got punted. There we go. I was about to say, goddamn Sebastian has been disturbing every combo of mine. So if there's no frenzy here, it looks like, oh, okay. If there's no frenzy in this area, then it looks like we're gonna have to, like, just pray that I get a good frostbite weapon, maybe. Because the chances of getting a frenzy weapon is still, like, pretty rare. And any episode of Black Butler. God dang it, Sebastian. Sebastian. It's boss fight time, I guess. Can we fight this boss? I think we can. There we go. Already frostbite. Oh, I forgot. I'm not in my Berserk build, so I can't just hit him and not care. What is he doing? Did he really spend all that time to grab a thing? There we go. There we go. These are shit, but I'll take that. They were shit, but they shall do. Oh my god, the fatigue is hitting me now that like I've stayed up for 12 hours straight. And now my body is like, I want to sleep, and I'm like, nuh-uh, you can't sleep yet. We got a sleep schedule, remember? We got a sleep schedule. We got a sleep schedule. It's this guy. This guy's a little tough. I don't think I can frostbite him, sadly. I don't think I can. Because he is like, he is purely built on frost, I think. Yeah, this bird's got the frost, right? Yeah, there he is. You can? Really? He's not really... Yeah, oh, there we go. Yeah, that took a lot, though, because my weapon's already imbued with frost. Wow, these are shit. I guess improved charge attacks. Why not? Why not? Something to at least substitute my weapon. And there's the boss up top, depending on what it might be. Maximum stamina. Yep, why not? Why not? Who is it though? Is it giants? I think it's giants. Is it giants? No, it's not. Oh, it's Windrake Knights. Okay. Ow. Well, that was mean. What? What do you mean? Okay, I was about to say I'm being a little too dangerous here. If only that was the black blade, but I don't need it. But I will take it, cause at least I can dual wield now. Where can we go though? On top? I mean, top looks like the only decent place we can go to. I think the only thing I probably want to pray on getting is at least one Frost Greatsword, and that's about it. Oh, okay, I was stun locked. There we go. Insta freeze. I always keep forgetting, as soon as I frostbite them, I can't be seen. So I can just go a little wild sometimes. What do you mean that didn't count? There we go. What are you looking at? No looksies. No looksies. You gotta be privileged to even look in my direction. Not everything is parryable. Ooh! Free shard? Free shard? I'll take it. Oh! Oh my god. Thank you. Oh my god. What? What? Okay, we got it. We got the one and only frenzy weapon. We got it. What were the odds? What would be the opposite of Skadoosh? I don't know. I don't know. What are the chances of that? We legit got the one weapon he's weak to. I've never, ever stunned the boss with this spear. Ever. So I'm about to see what it actually does as an effect. Can I get to that on time? I don't think so, no. I also had like some people asking me, they were like, yo, do you know how to like dodge the weird effect? And the AoE effect on the goat, and I was like, oh, you don't dodge that. You have to run around and collect the little bits. Collect the little bits. Excuse me. I also remember a normal Elden Ring where whatchamacallit? The Frenzy. Oh my. Frenzy was really busted because of how... Wow, I just annihilated them. Frenzy was really busted because it did burst damage, and if you used the dragon talisman, then the burst damage would be even more busted. So Frenzy used to be like a meta thing back then in normal Elden Ring, but then they patched it because it ended up insta-frenzying people, which is unfortunate because I really loved the concept of Frenzy, but then it like became useless, sadly. What do you sell? One of these? I'll have to come back to him. Oh no, why you? Why you? It's 𝙑𝙬𝙗𝙈𝙗𝙬𝙗. No one likes fighting 𝙑𝙬𝙗𝙈𝙗𝙗. Honestly, a very exhausting boss. Get off, get off, get off, get off, get off, get off. Ow, Jesus. At least I got a spear, so it's very easy for me to hit the head. Oh god. What, any new games coming out? Nope, not at the moment. So it depends what hits my interest. Oh, come on, don't do your rampage attack. Saw that one coming. I hate how I play Dark Souls 2 way too much and I'm familiar with what 𝙑𝙬𝙗𝙈𝙗's attack patterns are. Wow, I dodged that on time. The next game I know I may be playing is Phantom Blade. Phantom Blade will be another game I will be trying out. There we go. His head is gone. But so is my will to roll around. What the hell was the AoE on that? What is that? Oh. I was gonna say, I've never seen that attack before. That is the first time I've seen you decide to back up. It does look really fun, but I'm not too sure about it. I don't want to end up buying it right off the bat. I don't want to buy it right off the bat and then just suddenly it's one of the worst games I ever played. I don't want it to be another first Berserker. So I'm actually gonna wait till it like releases for about a week or two, and then I'm gonna look at the reviews and I'm gonna see what people say about it. Oh yeah, no, it's definitely gonna be expensive. It's another FromSoft game, so yeah. Well, not a FromSoft game. Souls-like game. My bad. It's a Souls-like, so it's expected. There we go. Some don't have any good weapons, but once again, I think the spear is all I need. Here, then here. Take that one because he doesn't do magic damage. But yeah, that's for like any other games. Nothing has like taken my interest way too much. But who knows? Maybe there's gonna be another super funny indie game that everyone's gonna fall in love with. What's this? I did not see this. Okay. Maybe this was a boss we killed and I didn't pay attention. What are you selling? Okay, well, thank God you're not selling a spear. I'm gonna take this. And he can take that if he wants. Or actually, you know what? I'm gonna take it instead. Because now I got the talisman, and I got one of my favorite talismans and everything. This will be a hard one. Shit. I just had to say it. It's a hard one. Can I frost? I don't know if I can frostbite this guy, especially for how big he is. Can you please stand still so it's easy for me to hit him? That's not what I meant to push. You're welcome. One second. I was about to say, he should be able to bleed any moment. There we go. He's bleeding now. I forgot. I should always bleed them first before I start fighting. That way I do bonus damage. That way I do some nice, amazing bonus damage. I'm kind of greed running this too. Now we're gonna go for that boss. Gotta go for that bosh. A boink. A boink. A doink. Olo. Wait, you're not who I'm looking for. Isn't there a boss somewhere here? Yeah, this guy right here. Let me just real quick. There we go. I'm so confused why those guys always have much more. These guys always have much more health than the original boss. No sense. Especially for how they look and whatnot. Especially for how they look. I've heard some people also. Oh, that is a sketchy tree. Yes, sketchy tree. What is it called? What do you call it again? Ulcerated? That's an ulcerated tree. There we go. Already? There we go. I can burn him pretty well. What? I'm not gonna question how that got me. There we go. I was about to say, I don't think I got anything good for that, but it should be good enough. That's not good. I don't think my teammates have any good weapons. It took me a while to realize that I'm just kind of doing all the damage here. Oh my god. Almost, dude, come on. Come on, come on, one more poke. There we go. See? Worth it. And the Birdman ditched us. Ah! Wow. I might have to early descend here, yeah, because of the health drain. What do you think about the AI YouTube thing? I just rolled my eyes at it. I heard like people were trashing on Markiplier over it, and I was like, okay. You, like at that point, I just said at that point, just like shut up. And that's why I was kind of just going like, you know what, in all honesty, as long as it like doesn't replace us, as long as we're using AI to help us and not replace us, then it's fine. As long as it helps us and not replace us, it's fine. Wow, I can't believe the bird guy though. He really fucked us over. I could have killed that boss a lot more earlier, but he decided to leave. We lose a lot of time because of that too. Well, it's already been done in many businesses where apparently a lot of graphic artists and everything have now been replaced by AI. People have lost their jobs because of it already. So, yeah, of course, as you can assume, the world's not happy with it. Most people are not being replaced by AI. It's Detroit it's gonna be Detroit Become Human all over again. Well, of course, a corporation. It's not gonna be a surprise that a corporation is doing it. Why are we going here? Why are we going here? What is this? Why are you attacking this castle? I am level 9. I should not. The bird guy's on his own adventure. I'm gonna ignore him. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. No, 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 no. Don't do that. Okay. Okay, note to self. Don't push that button. Jesus. I was about to say, that's not who I wanted to target. Hi, Dragon. How's it going? Chap in the morning. Why are you still targeting me? There we go. There we go. Alright. Now we go for this boss. That's a 𝙑𝙗𝙗 bird. That is a 𝙑𝙗𝙗 bird.
Drinking water!
I'm not drinking water, I'm sorry. Not in the middle of a boss fight. If it's always in the middle of a night, me playing Night Rain, I am most likely not going to be drinking water. Unless if I'm like at the main menu or something. Yeah. That's why I kind of always mention, read the room before you redeem drinking water. Because you'll end up spending it and I'll end up forgetting about it when I'm like focused on the game. And then you end up wasting it. It's a... What are they running from? Are they stupid? Oh my god, we're just wasting precious time. It's a 𝙑𝙗𝙗 bird! It's not an ancient dragon that you... I don't think we're even gonna get this on time because of how they kind of wasted time. Yeah, this is already down. Holy shit. My dad see when they work on the lawn. Eh. I'm legit doing everything here. I can't revive her this time, sadly. We wasted so much time. Oh, because of the bird guy. I got shit. Yeah. Well, usually I would say that if you're gonna play Night Rain, you have to be experienced. You should not get Night Rain as your first FromSoft game. Or else you're gonna ask. You're just asking to rage quit at a certain point. Like, even like, let's say if a friend is like wanting to casually ask me, hey, should I get Night Rain? I would just say no. Unless if you have not played like any of the FromSoft games, do not. It's a nightmare. Unless you're a masochist, basically. Basically. Oh, it's this fight. It's just chatting for me. Don't know if you know. Oh, I know. I was just too lazy to change it. I was just too lazy to change it. Why? Because, well, I am still chatting. I'm just playing a game as I chat. I'm just playing a game as I chat. Yeah. I'm not solely focused on the game. Today is like a casual chill stream. It's not scheduled. I'm not too focused on the game. I'm kicked back and relaxed. Oh, he canceled my thing. In terms of like the DLC too, I can bet you a lot of you are gonna be fighting like some DLC bosses. And they're gonna be like, "Whoa, what is this? I never fought this before." That's because it's from the normal Elden Ring game. What a time limit here, secretly. Oh, well, F me. Come on, just die already. There you go. He's finally dead. Now let's go help Sebastian. Do I want to use the Fang? No, I don't. The tempo is relatively easy to fight, unless, you know, he just somehow gets that. Mesmer appears. No, I would just say, oh, let me do this. I would just be like, let me handle this. My time has come. Oh boy. Are you kidding me? Holy shit. Come on. There we go. Shit, come on. There we go. Just whack him again. There we go. The soloers appear once again. A lot of people ended up doing soloing just to like show off now. Prime Radon. I would quit the game. I would quit the game. Simply, my statement about Radon still stands. My statement about Radon still stands. I still think he's the worst boss I ever fought. Period. I didn't like him. I still don't like him. Kind of hate him. Also, Shadzi, I just realized it was you. How's it going? Sorry, my brain is slow today because I'm a little sleepy. I'm a little sleepy and a little tired. How I met Let Me Solo Her. To me, like, meeting Let Me Solo Her didn't really feel like, you know, like a lot of people would like see Let Me Solo Her and be like, oh my gosh, so Let Me Solo Her. But like to me, it was like, oh, it's Let Me Solo Her. Okay. Like, to me, it was just another guy of the community. A man of the Elden Ring community, basically. There's a difference between, like, when you see someone as, like, a famous person, or when you just see them as a genuine person. To me, when you are a content creator yourself and you start to understand how things work, you no longer see content creators or famous people as famous people. You just see them as people. People are just doing their thing. Excuse me. Don't tell me no, someone's not skipping this. Come on, I think it's the bird fucker. Should I even bother changing the topic of the stream? You know what? Let me do that real quick. I'll change the topic. Elden Ring Night Rain. There we go. Will you play Thank Good? I have no idea what the fuck that is. How many flasks?
It is done. The die.
Okay. I think the game bugged. I sacrificed the flask, but I still have it. Ow. Wow, she immediately went down. There we go, I frenzied him. Okay, I missed. Wow, okay. I don't know if I'm even gonna make it out of here alive, boys. That was... I was saving that for his face too, but I guess not. Oh, never mind. The Frenzy Spear is doing its work. It's doing its work. Shit. Okay. What is that, an AoE? That's been AoE, yeah. Ow, okay, Jesus. There we go. Ow. Are they not gonna hit the thing? They're not gonna hit the things, okay. Ow, Jesus! Okay, just gonna sacrifice another level. Why are you scared to fight him? Fight him, man! Oh my god. Everyone's scared to fight him! That's not good. Well, I'm at level 10 now. There we go. Oh my god. No, I'm sorry. You're not doing that. Oh, okay. So I can still frenzy him, but it doesn't count anymore. Got it. Really? Okay. Apparently you need to be in a certain angle to dodge that. Unfortunate. You guys are pulling one of the biggest risks. I was about to say. Oh, now's your chance. Nope. Oh boy. Hey, game. What is that? Why is that so delayed? I don't think this is going to be any point. We actually need to focus on hitting him. Wow, okay, that was really fast. He should have saved his ult. Okay. That was close. Of course. Yeah, no, this was one of the worst runs I ever had with anyone. They were way too scared to fight him. Way too scared to fight him. They were expecting me to carry that. You're so close, yeah. That was still... like... that was so agitating. Like, there was... What? I can't fight a bot like like I had the weapon, I frenzied him, but even when I had him frenzied, they both didn't even want to fight him. They just watched. That was probably, once again, when I'm like fighting any of the other bosses, I don't expect people to like know what they're doing, but like, come on, at least attack him. Attack him when I'm attacking him, please. Ugh. But yeah, Jesus Christ. I don't even know if I want to do that again. He's not that hard, but like, dude, I cannot. I took a really weird deal where if every time I took a flask, it decreased my level, and we had such a shitty level. That motherfucking bird was so stupid. That was the most stupidest fucking bird player I've met. Jesus Christ. Fuck the bird. Ugh. I mean, honestly, no, I was about to say, I don't think I could even fight him as, like, Executor. Because there's too many spells he likes to spam. Unless I, like, time the explosions and everything. He had a bird brain. In a way, yeah. In a way. But yeah. The fatigue is catching up to me, buddies. Even though this is an unscheduled stream, I'm gonna cut it off right here. Cause I've been up for 12 hours straight. I've been up for 12 hours straight. And I'm gonna now relax. I just thought about streaming for a bit because I was like, you know what, it's been a while. I've been busy for like the last 4 days and everything, so yeah, that'll be all. Thank you, buddy, so much for watching today's stream. I'll be seeing you, buddies. Hopefully tomorrow. I'll see. Bye bye. Have a good one, buddies. Bye bye.